Welcome to Google Maps personality test video where I'll explain what a personality test is. In this video I'm going to explain what a personality test is. I'll also show you an example of a questionnaire and explain how it works. I'll also touch on the psychology behind a personality test. I'm going to show you how you can access a free personality reports about yourself, and this is professional reports, not the usual stuff that someone's just made up for a laugh and flung up online. There's a lot of junk out there. You want to make sure you're accessing proper stuff, and I'll show you how you can do that. Okay, so what is a personality test? Well, the first thing you should know is that it's not a test, it's an assessment. There are no right or wrong answers, and this is not something that you can swap for. It's not something you improve with practice, which makes it very different from a lot of the things that you've maybe been familiar with. Yes, employers do use them to help them make hiring decisions, but you'd be wrong to think that you can prepare better answers for the questions. You can't. Don't even try. You'll only end up shooting yourself in the foot. If you really want to help yourself, whether it's going for a job interview or simply trying to figure out who you are and what you want from life, then you simply need to get your hands on a copy of your own personality report and make yourself familiar with it. If you're thinking that there's a single personality report, then you need to also think again. You know what? You're very complex, and your personality affects everything that you say, think, and do. Every decision that you make is affected by your personality, and it's for this reason there are numerous personality reports about you. What is it you want to read about? What is it you want to know about you? Okay, so what is a personality test? Well, in simple terms, it's a device to help you understand what makes you tick. Okay, here's the People Maps personality test. And this is unique for a number of reasons, and I'll briefly explain what's going on, but we can also, a lot of what we're talking about here applies to personality tests in general. Now, it was designed for the internet from the outset, and that's one of the things that makes People Maps unique. You see, many traditional providers simply took their paper-based systems, their questionnaires, where you used to sit down with a pen and pencil, and they tried to move them onto the internet. And the thing is that they didn't design it for the internet from the outset, and that causes all sorts of problems. And this is why some of the questionnaires take 40 minutes, and the People Maps questionnaire only takes 3 minutes. Clever design and psychology ensures very accurate results with so few questions. You would think that a longer questionnaire gives you more accuracy, when in actual fact People Maps can prove the opposite. What you have here are 5 questions. There are 4 statements in each question. You first select which statement is most like you, and then which is least like you. And each time you do, that statement is removed from your view. You then pick one of the 2 remaining statements that you feel is more like you than the other. Now you'll notice that the statements come in pairs. So for example, strong and determined. And there's a lot of powerful psychology at play here. So although it looks like a very simple device on the face of it, what's actually happening behind the scenes is extremely complex. Answering a bunch of simple A-B type questions, are you more like this or are you more like that, is much less effective. And it kind of worked in the old days when you used to sit and answer hundreds of them in a classroom, in a controlled environment. But when you're doing it online, it's a very different environment. And the trouble is that after 5 minutes online, you become bored, and this affects your results. The questions should never be that obvious, and when done well, they tap into your subconscious and reveal things about you that you may never previously have been aware of. Now remember that they are there to reveal your preferred behaviour. Humans are adaptable, but you have your preferences, and this is what is verbalised. Most personality profiling systems, including the People Map system, are Jungian based. That means they're based on the work of Carl Jung, who's recognised as the father of personality profiling. So make sure you click on the link below and read your own report. There are a few reports at peoplemaps.com for you to try. Go and do that just now.